wait for this. Visually, as a PNG tuber, it still looks pretty cool. If that was arrows, that would be super useful. Oh, shit. Maybe don't attack me, mate. There we go. I don't have any extra mana, so basically whatever I've got, this is big group. I probably shouldn't have been like lockpicking and shit, but this is fine. I could probably do with going back. Hold on. I'll go back up and around because there's a free portal. Got health. I will pick everything up later, which anybody that's been watching me for a while would be confused that I'm leaving anything on the ground, because so far it's been get all the map, kill all the things, pick up all the loot, sell all the loot kind of stuff this whole time. Been great.
Yes.
That's right, I've still got it in my other thing. Fine. All tags, I wasn't sure. Specifically for this stream or in general. I change my tags for every stream. I'm really good with remembering to change my shit for the most part, except for occasionally I forget to change the go live push notification because I am multi-streaming, and it's not like immediately in my face, but I'm still pretty good with it. But because I just had like 2 weeks off, there's always a chance that like I can kind of like fuck that up kind of thing. I do want to sell like the extra key, but yeah, I totally get it. Like not everybody changes their shit. Like I've clicked on some people's streams and they've still got like information that's kind of like completely invalid to whatever game they're playing, and I'm like, okay, I can stack that together, and I can stack that, and I do want to sell that one. There we go. All right, I'll go sell that. There we go. I can repair my shit too. Do we have enough money to get Eliza back? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I'll go try. I'll see if I can buy back Eliza, because it would be really good to have an extra bow out there. Come here.
Good day.
There we go. Alright. I also have my original helper that they gave me, and she gets all my hand-me-downs as well. So whenever I eventually find new gear that I can use with my restrictions and stuff, I have to give my old gear to her. And she could be really great, but she only gets my hand-me-downs, so she can only do so much. And I rarely find new shit that I can use to replace my stuff. And there was at least one time in Luke Glane where I forgot to give her my hand-me-down. That was my fault. No, not that portal. We're going back through this one. I really hate that she's like standing in the way of that portal, but there's nothing I could do about it. Don't items spawn after a certain period of time. If you pick them up and put them down, they do. Like if I was to pick this up, put it in my inventory and drop it again, it would eventually despawn. But the old original Diablo, money and items didn't despawn. Resurrected money despawns after a period of time, which is why I'm collecting money and super rare shit. And yeah, if I was to like hop out and hop back in, it would disappear. Like whatever's out here would just disappear. I also just need to make sure I keep Eliza alive, so I'll kind of hang out with where she is. But she'll go like just the tiniest bit faster now that we have the extra bow in here. I just gotta make sure she kind of stays up with me. I need you to come with me. There we go. Somebody in here is special, and I don't know who. We'll find out. We'll figure it out as we go. There we go. But yeah, no, I pretty much throughout the whole run, I've had to kind of like pick up stuff as I go. This is the only time I've been able to have like all of my charms on me to be able to like actually do some half decent damage, because like it's been, to be fair, I had like a half an hour countdown because I was really running late. Oh, it's Ice Flame, sorry. It's Cursed, Extra Fast, and Teleportation. That's who's in here. Yeah, I was running about half an hour late, so the stream's only really been going for 2.5 hours gameplay. But in 2.5 hours, we are only just up and around the corner here. So it is taking a while, but if I didn't have the charms on her, it would be taking even longer. Like when I first spawned in here, we found the Cow King immediately, And if I had have just not had shit, oh my god, we would have just died. Died immediately. Hold on, let's put you down there, because I gotta take... I don't have a lot of space. So I'm mostly only taking shit that's like super important, and mana is pretty fucking important at the moment. It's kind of nice. A lot of trash at the start, the ground. Yeah, like a lot of people do, but this is... Because it's a really specific playthrough that I'm doing, recreating a character, like I said, like I have to pick up everything. I've had a lot of people absolutely lose their shit that, oh my god, I'm picking up cracked or normal or whatever inferior items that are existing on the ground. Somebody's got electric. And the thing is, that's just what I did when I was a kid. The first time I played Diablo 2, I picked up everything because I didn't know what was important. I didn't know what was valuable. I didn't know what was special, what I'd need and stuff. So I picked up everything and I sold whatever I didn't need, you know. So the big difference between that and now is it doesn't take me nearly as long to look at everything because I can look at it and I can know if it's useful to me. Whereas, you know, when I was a kid, I spent a lot more time doing that. But yeah, no, I've had so many people like can't even with the fact that I'm picking up everything, with the fact that I'm killing everything, with the fact that I'm getting all the map, the OCD stats, the skill tree, the keeping the original helper, the hand-me-downs to my helper, the like, I don't know, the limitations I have on her gear, the no rune words, everything. Oh my god, it absolutely drives some people mental. But like I said, I am writing it all down. So if somebody does want to have an insane run, they can. That sounded like she just got a level. Oh, it's Mine Heart, sorry. It's cold enchanted, magic resistant, lightning enchanted, immune to lightning, and immune to cold. You know. So yes, I don't know the rules exactly, but they despawn particularly after a certain point. I also figured it was a case of shit despawns after a certain amount of shit is on the ground. Like, I could easily run back through and grab a lot of the stuff that's back there, but I'm keeping an eye out when I'm coming through that portal. If the stamina potions despawn, I'll go out of my way to go and grab everything I can immediately. But I just know that, like, when I got to Hell's secret cow level, this is what I did. I had all my charms, because like I said, I accidentally came in and went straight into cow level. Shit, I'll have to pick up that because I accidentally picked it up. Yeah, I automatically came into cow level with all this crap on me, and I just decided to play through because it was easier when I was a kid. And I'm like, I should have done this earlier. But yeah, no, because of what I'm doing, the previous times I come through here, I haven't been able to come through with my charms. I've had the empty inventory. I've had to go and pick up all the stuff and sell it and stuff. Like, the only hard part is I haven't been able to afford her till now because of this. She would have made this a lot faster, but there's nothing I can do about that. I do want that healing and shit. Where I'm getting it from. Items online have a certain time limit depending on item quality. Single player they don't. Yeah. Well, that would be another thing too, is I guess if you are playing online, shit would despawn after a while, because if you have like a whole fleet of people running around in a map, like, imagine having, like, this is only a limited area, but imagine having Act 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5, and somebody's running around in all these different acts, and there's stuff on the ground, all of it. Like, being connected to that game would be just, like, RIP, basically, you know? I do want to keep, like, grabbing mana if I can, but I might need to pop a portal down here at the rate that I'm going. I might need to put the first portal that we've had to move down here. Let's put it up in this corner. This looks fine. I'm so happily staring at the feather on the ground. You keep an eye on that, Viking. I don't know what it's doing either. But if you've got to side-eye it, go for it. Is there inferior items that exist on the ground? Well, you know, dirt exists on the ground. I should be able to move these too. I am going to try to keep some of the gems. I know I sold some earlier. That was me fucking up with that, but that's okay. I've fucked up with a few things so far, but no more fucked up than what I would have done as a kid anyway, so it's fine. like I said, all the crashes we've had with the internet outages and crap that I've been through, I just kind of feel like it's like the old dial-up anyway. You know, when like your mum hops on the phone and dumps you off the internet, you know, dumps you out of your game. You don't get a choice, you know. No, that's pretty cute, Aduran. Thank you for the giant boat, the kitty cat. It is super cute. What have you been up to? I'm gonna have some water. I haven't had water in a couple of hours. Hold on. You're capturing your childhood. Very much so. I've also found a few people that have been watching me play this have also been enjoying just like the genuine enjoyment of it that I'm experiencing as well. There's been a few people that have like found it like genuinely like refreshing to watch and stuff, just because I'm actually just doing shit for fun. You know. Yeah, see all these stamina potions, if they go, I'll go around and I'll start picking shit up. But if they're not, we can wait till the end, which will be nice. Hello, Zorth. How you been? I still remember my old 600 pin on dial-up back in the day. I don't know what we had, but I'm amazed that shit used to like connect back then. Like, I'm amazed that you could connect into a game. I'm pretty sure it was more like regional though. Like, you know, I'm on Oceanic, so it would be on an Oceanic kind of group. I need Eliza to just run up here with me, or wherever she went, that's cool too, because I definitely don't want you guys to hit me. But if Valkyrie can hold her own for just a second, I need to get you guys dead. There we go. The lag on getting my weapon changed over every time. I need more health, I need you, and I need that over there. And that sounds like, what, a diamond? Yeah, it is. I don't know if they have different sounds or if they're all just generic gem sounds, but I tend to notice the difference somehow. Like, it could just be like I saw the color of it go down. I thought you were going to say that you haven't had water in a couple of years. I wouldn't put it past me. I need a new Valkyrie. Yeah, no, I pretty much, like I said, I started streaming late today, so I didn't get to like, because I've had 2 weeks off. My vocal cords are kind of like, what do you call it? Like they're, I don't even know really what to say it is. Like they're getting like overstretched or something like that as I'm talking, or like they're stiffening up or something like that. It's painful. That's what it is. It's painful when it happens, right? And so I've had to like warm up my vocal cords and shit for like the last couple of streams, and which is not normally what I do. Normally I'm fine to just go stream, but yeah, I didn't get to do that tonight because I woke up late, and then I kind of like just had to sort of start. And so yeah, I had a drink of like an energy drink, and that's kind of been it. I've been mostly just kind of like streaming and chatting for however long I've been chatting. I see gold and I'm hearing cows, so I'm worried. I'm worried for Eliza, but close the damn thing. Valkyrie's kind of holding her own for a moment. And I have to sneeze of all things. Nope, I don't anymore. It's alright. Jumping. What's that? Oh, mate, I nearly died. Come with me, Eliza. Come with me so you don't die. I'm jumping out. Just got off night shift, heading to bed. Great day night. No worries. Thanks for being here. And this will be the last Diablo stream of the year, just as a heads up. But I will be starting a new character recreation next year in February. So it's going to be a bit of a break between A and B, but I do want to have like an actual like mental break between the two so that I can do the two properly, because they are very, very slightly different. Not that much, but just enough that I need to pay attention to what I'm doing and stuff. You back? Oh yeah, nice. He grabs a feather with mouth, runs around quaking tail happily. No, Viking has swiped the feather and it's on the run. I was going to say it's on the lamb, but I'm like, that just seems like he's like a criminal now. And it's not. It's funny though. This isn't actually, like, when we first walked in here, this was going a lot slower. I kind of feel like it's not actually as bad as it was. Mind you, now that I've got Eliza back, it's definitely not as bad as it was. I definitely am constantly in need of mana though. It's been kind of neat seeing like the special cows, you know. Plus I've also been able to like hit some of them. The other thing too is I also can't use crossbows at all. So even though I've like had, oh shit, that was a group hit. Even though I've had some stronger crossbows at times, like come like through my inventory and stuff, I haven't been able to use them. Because I just didn't. And like I've had to wait to be able to use certain equipment and stuff because like my character's base stats are actually so low. Like they're 128 across the board. So yeah, it doesn't really help this. I was kind of curious if I was going to be able to get like a level being out here. Like I haven't died yet, so I'm like really proud of that for her. But we've only got like 1 bar of XP so far, and I'm like, I don't think she's going to get a level out of this. I do want to, probably over Christmas, I will probably make her go for a run all the way from normal through to hell and just see how long it kind of takes me, but also see how hard it is to do, because like a lot of the normal area wasn't difficult when I went through it the first time. It didn't take me very long. I won't be able to grab that. It's too big. Maybe. Yeah, the first what do you call it? The first normal area was pretty good. And then after that, Nightmare sort of slowed down a little bit, but not too much. And then Hell has just been like cruel since then. I don't want the portals too close, but I don't have more space, so I'll have to take it into town.
Stay a while.
I do have a thing to identify it, but it's fine. I continue running around while jumping across things, the feather and mouth back into happily, smiling proudly. You do seem very proud. You've like nicked it. It's very, very interesting, Viking. I don't think I've got quite enough room to like move this straight in and out. I don't want to put my charms on the ground. I don't trust the game won't like just dump my shit and crash, you know? I'll just put a couple things in here for a hot minute. Yeah, we've had a substantial amount of like game crashes, mostly internet related. Some of it was graphics when my graphics card started dying. Some of it is just like the fire that I use breaks the game. I forgot to put it in my inventory. Yeah, if I use enough fire or I'm in a fiery enough area, it will break and then it'll crash. So we've had that a few times, but it feels like legit the same as like, you know, when you're on dial-up and you just out of the blue shit just stops and you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's the game for this afternoon or whatever. It feels very much the same. What's around her back? I can tell, smiling, holding the feather. No. I don't know. What if somebody was to like goosey you, Viking? I guess like most people don't know what I'm referring to when I say like goosey kind of thing. You know when like an animal's frisky and stuff and you go up to it and you're like just like very, very suddenly, like the animal knows you're playing and stuff, but you very, very suddenly like lunge at it with like both your hands out and then like you kind of like just, I don't know, razzle like the side of its like body a little bit kind of thing and then it like runs off all frisky and shit. That's what gooseying is, essentially. I have like, that's not an Australian word, by the way. That's an acrylic exclusive, right? For anybody that's wondering, because there's like some shit that I'll say that's like legitimately Australian stuff, and then there's some stuff I'll say that's like actually genuinely, you know, me. My cat's beside my face, and I'm allergic to cat hair. It should count as an attempted murder. Nah, that's more of like, if you've got a cat and, you know, you're allergic to it and stuff, I was gonna say that's more of a you problem. But I actually went through a stage where I built up an allergy to cats at one point. My partner also had that as well. Like, you go through like this thing where like every 7 years, you're basically like a newly rebuilt kind of person, I guess. Your body kind of like replaces its cells and stuff, and after 7 years, you should be like a whole new person, essentially, right? And in that time frame, you can build up allergens or we call it resistance to allergens and shit. And yeah, there was a period of time where like very briefly built up like an allergen to cats. My partner built up a resistance. And they didn't coincide with each other. They kind of like flipped back and forth. So like, I'm probably fine now, but if I was still like throw my face into the cat's fur, it would still be a big problem. I'd still need to go for a shower to like fully like steam out everything out of like my face and nose and hair and nasal membrane and all sorts of shit. You know. Continue just rolling around, wagging the tail happily, holding the feather. No, you can't use the mana. That was for me. Not knowing what would happen. No. It's fine, you know now. I don't know if I might need more health. I might need more health. Pretty sure this is lapping back around. I feel like this place should be a little bit bigger than this, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's almost... It's not quite a recreation of like the first area that you kind of go out into. I don't know why I suddenly can't remember what that's called. Like, of all the different like places, whatever's just outside the rogue encampment, I think it's the Blood Moor. Yeah, probably. Yeah, anyway. I kind of like feel like it's got about that shape, but I don't think it's quite right. I think it's maybe... I don't think it's a full plains. Reminds me of like one of the places, but my brain just can't connect the dots at the moment. So there's this fun thing when I'm streaming where like if I'm tired, I can't usually recall information, and if I'm like doing something that requires like thought, or just in streaming in general sometimes like requires thought, right? I sometimes can't like think through a problem solve things. It's quite fun. It's amusing as shit for everybody else apparently, but like for me, it's kind of funny frustrating because as soon as I stop streaming, as soon as like stream's done for the night, bam, my cognitive abilities are back. It's just like a light switch. It's like immediately there. I didn't realize that Valkyrie just yeeted then. I need more mana. There is more health up there too, which is neat. But sorry, my brain just remembered that like I'll be playing like a whole bunch of different games at the end of this year, which I'm pretty excited about. I also have my eye on like several new games as well, which I'd like to eventually get. There's some that's like on special that I'd like to kind of get like soon, if I can. And then there's ones that like I'd kind of like to see if any specials happen over Christmas and shit to try to grab them, so that like I can have some interesting new sort of random game night games as well. Because so far I have gotten through like a good chunk of my old games that I've been streaming and stuff. Obviously, like, I've played them all before, like, all my fucking life and shit, but, like, I've only played them on stream recently and completed some and stuff. But eventually, once they're complete, like, certain things won't have, like, another playthrough and stuff. Like, this one has a second one because I have a second character I'll remake. But then after that, like, I don't know. I have no intention to play ladder or anything like that. That just doesn't interest me now or never. And so I don't know. I don't know if I'll go on to like finish a Diablo 3 playthrough, because I think I was playing like Diablo 3, and every time I played Diablo 3, my internet would go down for 6 hours. I'm not joking. Almost an hour into stream, it would go down for like, you know, it's up to 6 hours, and it could be 5 minutes or it could be 6 hours, and there's no real way to tell. But after 5 minutes, stream disconnects. Like, you get the error thing and then it disconnects after 5 minutes, right? So even if it did come back, like, I would have been disconnected from everybody anyway. There is a blue guy down there. I don't know if we made him blue. Maybe we made him blue. But Yeah, I kind of stopped playing Diablo 3 at one point because every time I played it, I lost internet, and that got really frustrating really fast as a streamer. I even tried playing it on different nights just to see if it was like a really specific night, and it was not. And then Diablo 4, I'm not playing any more of that because I'm not going to metagame and min-max to fight like Uber Lilith and stuff. That shit can fuck right off. I'm not interested. Which is also why I'm not really interested in like the, what do you call it, like ladder and stuff like that. I'm not interested in like min-maxing a character and rush gaming and stuff like that. It's not my style. It's not what interests me. I don't find it fun. I also don't plan to fight any Ubers or anything like that in Diablo 2 or any of the Diablos realistically. So yeah, there's really only like that other playthrough. Well, there's the full Diablo 2 playthrough to go, and then there's what did my brain crap out on? Diablo 3 if my internet holds out. So we'll see. I think I've only got like a tiny bit in the center here. Are you still fighting the same count level as the beginning? No, it's not normal. But like if you went away and you came back, yes. Like this entire stream has been dedicated to this one cow level. I only had one Wirt's leg, so by all means, this is it. However long it takes, right? That's how it works. It might be, I should be able to identify that. It could be, it's not, but it could be 5 minutes, or it could be 5 hours. Either way, I'm gonna play through it all. So I think I'm like mostly there. We don't have much left, I'm pretty sure. And then I've got to go through and I've got to pick up everything. So as you guys know, I gotta run back through here, and I gotta make sure I pick up everything, find everything, which will probably take me a little over 2
I can't
runs.
carry anymore.
I'm not saying like 2 portals. I'm saying like I'll have to do a lap, pick up whatever I can as I like come and go, right? And then I'll have to do a double lap just to see if I missed anything. So it's going to take a little bit, but it does look like I've almost killed everything. Unless there's cows here, which there might be. I should have probably killed everybody. Looks like all the cows are dead. There could be like maybe one loose random cow. Okay, I should be able to go back and start collecting stuff. I'll put a couple of things into my cube, and oh, I don't know if that's gonna fit. I'll put a few things into my cube, whatever I can fit in it, and we'll go with that. But yeah, it drops feather, runs back to acrylic side, lays down, and tail happily smiling, snuggles through flushes. No. You have all these zoomies, Viken. Always amazed that you have so much energy. I don't know if I can fit it.
Impossible.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I can fit it there. Alright, let's go empty out my miscellaneous pile of charms. I'm actually surprised that Eliza stayed alive for the second half of that. I'm really proud of her. Alright, let's dump these in here. The big charms, all the little charms. I don't love what it did with the order of that, but it's fine. I do appreciate that this isn't shared across my characters. It should have been obvious when I brought in my old original ones, but it for some reason was not. Alright, I'm pretty sure I unlocked all the chests too, so I shouldn't need to run with my key. I see you peeking, Gillum. I see you peeking back. I do wish that I didn't sell the extra couple of gems. That would have been neat. Okay. I think I've got about as much physical space as I could have. The only thing I could do, there are a couple of potions still around, and if there's no enemies, I don't need this on me. I will need the town portals though. I'll need all of them because I'm going to be in and out with that a lot. But this should let me pick up some stuff, and I'm pretty sure I've got most of my bows. So, just in case I don't have enough arrows, like I'll be able to put them in there. I swear this UI looks 1-to-1 like PoE. Well, I'm not sure which one was made first, but a lot of people recommend PoE because of Diablo or Diablo because of PoE. So that doesn't surprise me. One of those games where, like, there's a lot of games out there that are similar to Diablo and I won't play